Hello everyone, I have a video for you today that's going to revolutionize your life if you front squat and if you're bad at it. So the reason a lot of people struggle with the front squat is because their front rack is just terrible. I see it all the time. People are kind of like crouched over like this. They can't get their wrist into full flexion or get their elbows up nice and high. And once you're able to do that, front squatting is so much easier, and some might even say enjoyable. So there's three things that usually limit people when it comes to the front squat. That's just really general, but wrists, triceps, and lats. So I'm going to show you guys three things you can do before or even after you train that are going to really help with your wrists, triceps, and lats. So the first thing you can do is a wrist opener. I learned this one from Kevin Darby of Darby Training Systems. He runs some great courses in Toronto and across Canada, I think, too. So if you have a chance to go see one of those, go to it. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna spread your fingers wide like you're about to do a really awkward high five with someone. And you're gonna put your wrist pointing towards the wall. For some people, this might be a stretch in and of itself. It might be enough. But if you wanna get a little crazier, what you can do is you can grab your wrist at the base, and from here I'm going to twist towards the inside of my body. I'm going to do that 3 to 5 times. Big twist, you'll feel a nice stretch. Then I'm going to move up a little bit on my wrist, 3 to 5 big twists, move up, 3 to 5 big twists, and I'm going to do that on 3 to 5 spots on my wrist. I'm going to do that on both sides. And you can test, retest, so test your front rack first, do that on both sides, test it again, and see how you feel. That's a really good one to do before you train. The next one is for your triceps and your lats, and what you're gonna do is get yourself a green band here. Might be orange, some of them are orange. Or for some people even, this band is too much for this stretch, so you can get a lighter band. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna step on the band, I'm gonna have my palm up, in a supinated position, like I'm holding a bowl of soup. I also learned that at Kevin Darby's course, so lots of little tidbits here. Then I'm going to get into this position, so I'm gonna lift my foot up, flip my elbow around, and push my elbow up. So I'm trying to create a lot of space here. Some problems that people have with this is they don't have their wrist in this front squat position. They let it flip down, and that loses all the tension through your tricep and your lat. So you need to have that elbow flipped up, and you also need to keep a neutral spine. So don't let yourself overextend. We're trying to get a lot of stretch through here. So I keep my rib cage down, and I push my elbow back if I want more of a stretch. And I hold this for at least 1 minute. So set a timer, hang out here for 1 minute. You can push back and hold it and get a really good stretch. I would do that on both sides. So that'll get your tricep and your lat. A little double doozy, whatever's tight will get stretched. The last thing you can do right before you do a front squat, it's just a really simple warm up. What I like to do is I get my barbell and I'm gonna get into a back squat position with my hands where they would be on the front rack, and then I'm just pushing my elbow up on both sides. So just really simple, trying to keep that neutral spine, rib cage down, driving my elbows up as high as I can, all right? And you'll notice I keep a full grip on the bar when I do that, so I'm not releasing any fingers. Those are three things you can do, one for the wrist, one for the tricep and the lat, and then one quick warm up before and after you do front squats. So that's a little tidbit as well. Oftentimes, I've noticed that I get the best changes in my mobility when I'm stretching after, and that's just because the muscles are warmed up, they've been going through a full range of motion, there's a little blood pumping in there, and you can actually stretch a little bit more. So see how they feel, let me know if they work, and if they don't work, leave a mean comment, and I'll leave you a mean comment back. Have a great day.
Live by the soul, die by the soul. If her police was looking for me, I'ma hide by a broad, shooting stars in my pocket, bitch sit on my right.